So you're heading to the apartment?
Yeah.
So you making your way downtown.
That's one of my songs. That's one of my songs.
You get like a good like distance close to it, so your car stays in shadow because it is about like taking a while. It takes a bit to drive there because Night City is a pretty big city. I want to say it's about 4 a.m. when you arrive. And you get there, you park a distance away to kind of scope out the place. You can tell the building's all nice and lit up. There's neon all over the place to make it look really fancy. It is a very nice looking building because it's in the financial district, which is a very stark difference to the district of Los Sombre, where everything is made out of like almost real brick or just old materials. This is all brand new. It's almost like it was built in the past maybe 5 years or something like that. You can see there's these giant, gorgeous, like wall or floor to ceiling windows from the front. You can see the security guards kind of talking to each other in the lobby, and then there's clerks in the lobby as well from here. You can also see from here, there's 2 buildings that kind of flank this building, of course. They're also taller than this building. This building is almost like a kind of like short stack in between a bunch of other really tall buildings and stuff like that. Lots of corporate centers around here. And then also you can see the ramp that leads down into the parking garage. The gate is currently closed, but that doesn't necessarily mean you can't get into it. From this distance, yeah, I want to say that's all you can see.
No one's gonna zip line from one building to the next.
I was just about to say, I didn't even ask about the buildings right next to it. We could just
I
jump
mean,
down.
I can. I come equipped for that.
Oh my god, you do. You have a grappling hook
I
hand.
think we definitely need to capitalize on that. But for my birthday, I want to ride in a helicopter.
Noted.
I hope there's a birthday episode.
When's Kip's birthday?
Everybody.
It's Christmas.
And no one got Kip or anything. Okay. So we're in front of we're a little down from the building.
A little distance away. Good distance away that the people in this high rise can't see you.
I suppose I could always try hacking into the gate for the garage.
That would work. That is a thing you can try.
Anyone have a better plan?
No, definitely do that, and I think Micah maybe think about going up to one of them roofs.
I mean,
and,
why don't we
zip lining
just?
there.
Is it like a gate, or is it like one of those?
Can I
Oh,
look
it's like a shutter. Yeah.
Oh.
Like a pull down shutter. Yeah.
Oh no,
I mean-
this little beam.
I don't think,
Well,
I don't think we should
Duck under
risk it.
yeah.
I mean, it's both technically, if you want to.
Yeah.
But the shutter's
why don't-
probably more of a problem.
Why don't we just try a more manual approach first to see if it does? If Kip and or Lux, if you would like to give it a to see if it does in fact just open, so as to lessen the amount of people who are suspicious of us.
On 3, we can both try it.
Okie dokie.
Do we have to roll anything, Dan?
Lux and Kip are trying to open the
Yeah, we're
the
just gonna
gate.
lift it.
Okay. Roll body plus anything else you think would give you a buff and strength.
Did you want me to help?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
probably want
Well-
buff boy Micah over there too.
If you would like some, Micah,
Let's do it. Let's all everybody get.
I will.
I got a 9.
I will refrain.
Well, I crit failed.
Oh,
there's
no.
that.
Oh,
Break both of your arms.
Can I use Carrie's? They both come all the way up, and your zip line breaks.
So, Lux, all 3 of you kind of get your hands underneath the gate. And like Micah and Kip are like really struggling. Like Micah like pulls something in his back, and he just goes.
One of my hand pops out because it wasn't locked in thoroughly.
It's just really embarrassing, and Kip just can't do anything, and Lux just kind of like
Thanks.
and just looks at both of you.
Yeah, I loosened it up.
That's right. You sure did. Thank you.
Thank. No,
Put
no
my
problem.
hand back on.
Just
All right,
you have
let's
to
go.
screw it on, like it fully rotates a couple of times.
Okay then.
I still roll under it like unnecessary.
Just slowly start to
No,
drive.
we want to say that that's what you did. Like, it got just high enough that you could roll under it, but Lux
Oh.
actually just pulls it all the way up. You just go under it.
Yeah.
It's like... So from the entrance of the garage, what you see is just imagine your normal parking garage. Cement pillars leading down to, there's a staircase as well as an elevator that you presumably go up into the hotel. Yeah, and so you're standing, the group of you are standing at the entrance to the parking garage at the moment.
I want to say that I did park on the street. I do not want to bring my car into this garage,
Yeah.
as it would not be easy to get out of this garage.
Yeah, no, I figured you didn't bring the car. I figured you parked the car like a decent.
Park the whole
distance
garage
away.
down the road.
You
Why do
moved
you
the
guys keep
garage.
Why do you guys keep calling this bathroom a garage?
Oh no.
I have some sad news for you, friend.
Well, I immediately want to check the elevator to see what kind of buttons it's got on the inside. If it's only got one that goes up to the lobby, then we can axe this right away.
Yeah, okay, so you're running over to the elevator. It's kind of a good distance away because it's a huge garage for like a corporate-owned high-rise building, so there's plenty of parking spaces. Again, offices are also here, so it's multiple floors down for people that kind of park here as well.
What is the car situation inside of the garage?
As far as the floor you're on goes, there's actually no cars parked here currently.
That is a handy thing.
Yeah, it's almost like the top couple of floors are for the residents, and then the further down you go is more for the people who work in the offices, and then maybe security goes down.
This place.
It is 4
in the morning.
That is a good point. I actually had it in my mind that the office was the only one there because I'm imagining my work building. There's a pandemic, it's quarantine, nobody's there. But like,
Still going.
okay, so replace that. The floor you're on actually has a bunch of ritzy looking cars. Are you happy now? No,
I'm
kidding.
so
That does make more
delighted.
sense. Yeah.
As I pass cars, I hip check them just because I want my butt to touch part of them because I never get to touch cars like this.
I admire a few from a safe distance.
Are there any terminals for me to use in here?
There probably is next to the elevator. Yeah.
So I
There
have
might
to
also
get
be a
through the
couple.
garage.
There might also be a couple. If you go to different floors of the parking garage, there might be a couple that control various things about the garage. I don't know if that would help you at all for your plans, but that's a thing that is accessible to you as well. But if you're looking for the elevator control panel, yes, there would be one on this floor.
I was just looking for one to tell me more about the building.
The
since I'm
building.
here.
Okay. Yeah, you can jack into one of those if you want.
Yeah, I'm just going to just verify the levels of security.
You kind of pull cord out of the back of your neck and plug into this. You jack into the thing. What you get is like a diagnostic screen of like the elevator. Like you can set it to test mode. You can make sure the what's it called? The elevator's working correctly. It's essentially a mechanic/janitorial device to check and make sure that the elevator is working correctly and does what it needs to do.
Can I see what floors it goes to?
Yes, but you do notice that it says it has a lockdown in place, so it only goes to the lobby.
Oh.
Ooh.
Can
does it
I?
got buttons for more?
Alright, I'm
It does
going
have
to.
buttons for every floor, of course.
Okay.
All right, I'd like to try to clear the lockdown.
Clear the lockdown. Okay. While you're doing that, really quick, does anybody else want to do anything, or do they just want to wait for Jason to finish this, or try this?
No.
I just want to I want to locate like points of exit from here and also stairways.
Okay.
And if there's a stairway, I'm gonna just poke my head in to.
You notice two stairways. One of them is just a normal pedestrian stairway that allows pedestrians to go from the garage to the street level to go outside. Another one is a stairway that is for people for the building, and it goes from the parking garage to presumably the lobby and potentially beyond. And that one is currently locked at the moment. Technically the one leading to the street level is also locked at the moment. But that one's more of a manual lock, whereas this one's more of a tech lock.
Okay.
And then Jason, as far as hacking into this goes, roll me tech plus that other thing that you always roll.
Interface.
Yeah.
All right, I got a 21.
You got a 21. So what you meet resistance. This lockdown is definitely a pretty hardcore lockdown. The building has relatively decent tech security in place. Fortunately, you rolled high enough that it didn't alert anybody that you were checking it. But you seemingly can't get the elevator to break its lockdown maneuvers.
I have a question
Sure.
and an idea.
Okay.
Does the elevator still work for people who want to come down to their car?
So are you asking if somebody, say, on the 20th floor wants to go down to the car via the elevator, can they?
Yeah.
No.
Ooh, they're stuck up there?
Yeah. I mean, there's technically nobody up there. They're feeling pretty good about a lockdown at 4 a.m.
Okay, that ruins my idea. My idea was going to be we try and get somebody to come check on their car by setting off an alarm or something, and then we kill them and take their card, and then maybe bypass the lock that way.
Oh my god!
I just can't get anywhere with you guys today.
How about we check the elevator shaft? Might be able to scale our way up.
That was my
Your
next
grapple hand.
Oh yeah.
But
let me show you the diagram of the shaft on my skin.
You.
Ready?
Oh, I hate it.
Oh, why does it have to be on your inner thigh?
It was the only space open. Everything else is saved for something.
Everything else
Saved
is
for
Twitch
what?
stream.
It's all
Twitch
Twitch stream.
Of Fortnite.
So you wanted to kind of do you? How do you plan to do that? Let's put it that way.
Scale the elevator shaft?
Yeah.
Oh, grapple hand, yes.
So-
So if I can punch through the roof of the elevator and there's enough room for us up there, I can launch it's 30 meters, so I can take a few floors at a time.
That would work.
Pry open an elevator door and drop the hand back down for them and reel them in.
So what you see, so you open the hatch inside of the elevator, right? You see an empty shaft, but you do see laser grids going every, I want to say 3 floors or so. There's a laser grid going up the elevator shaft.
I relay this information.
I do hate this place, but I do see some things that we should probably add to our apartment. One of them is an elevator.
An elevator?
One of them is the elevator should work. It's there.
We have an
It got
elevator?
launched out the roof.
At the hallway storage closet.
It's behind. It's behind where Jed kind of set up
Oh.
shop, and so we haven't asked him. We haven't had the heart to ask him to move.
It's where he keeps his spare parts.
No. No.
Is this something that Jason could jack into up here?
Potentially.
Rather directly?
Well-
Would it have any difference?
Give it a shot. See what you can. If not from here, there is a chance that there's a place on the first floor, which is the lobby technically, that would have a security outlet for him to jack into, that he could do some stuff with the security. And then, yeah, you'd have to sneak in the lobby, which is tight because there's 20 guards there, because, they're expecting everyone to come in from the ground level. But if you can manage to pull that off, you could use your elevator shaft technique to do the rest. But the kicker is the security is currently the problem.
All right, the chef technique.
The shaft technique.
Chef.
Well, I
Thanks for
mean,
the pity laugh.
I got you.
if we can turn off the lasers, I assume we can turn on the elevator.
Can you turn the heat way up in this apartment?
Probably.
That should be easier, right? That's
Right.
Well, hey, you said the lasers were every 3 floors, right?
Yes.
So could we go to floor 2?
Yes, but from there it's just yeah, you could do that.
Just walk up the stairs, bypass the lobby.
Floor 2, if you remember, does have 10 guards on it.
Yeah, that's 10 human lives that we can just end real quick.
10 families
Even
that won't
Lux
see
is
their
like-
kids for Christmas.
Yeah, it's right. Yeah, is this taking place in like on the real calendar time, like right before Christmas?
It is December 23rd, 2021.
Yeah,
Great.
they're all roughly like parent age.
Yeah.
Whatever that means.
Every
Yeah,
single time
which
you
is
see any
age,
security
right?
Which
guards,
is
they're
like
bragging
almost-
about their kids and what they got over Christmas.
Yeah.
All right, I say we at least peek. Let's take a little peek up there.
Well, let's see if Jason can disable the lizards. The lasers.
The lizards.
No, we don't want to disable the
There's
lizard.
laser lizards.
This is a
Probably
very
in the
different
net space.
building.
The lasers.
The laser-
Kip has been high this entire time. He's in. I'm playing a different game right now.
This isn't a game.
So it sounded like you wanted to try going up to the lobby?
No, I think past it, right?
Well,
Wait.
Floor 2.
if we want to see if we can disable the lasers from here.
Yeah.
'Cause you
from
said it might be
here-
doable from within the laser
Here you
shine.
can try.
Okay.
But it would be more of a sure bet because it's a security measure. It is technically in the elevator, so you could try it. But because it's a security measure, your safer bet would probably be the actual security office or a security panel.
The alternative, of course, is that we could just fry them temporarily, maybe. It would alert someone, I'm sure. But it might give us time to get to where we need to go.
A distraction.
Well, why don't we just like blow some stuff up? It'll
Yeah.
pull them down here, and then we can just boop walk the way that
That's
they're
close
not going.
That's actually a better version of the plan I had earlier, where we set off a car alarm and kill a guy. But if we just blow up a car, then
They're-
they'll come down,
Yeah, I
and
mean,
then we
I,
can sneak on, Scooby-Doo past them. Let's do it.
if we blow something up, it's gonna pull somebody down here at some point. I mean, hopefully, unless they're idiots.
It's
And
also going to make them search the building for whoever blew something up, though. Unless we can make it look like an accident. I could...
What if we kill 10 human beings on the second floor?
Kip, you gotta let it go.
Well,
Just let it go.
we might as well see if Jason can disable the lasers, right? No real harm in trying that first.
Yeah.
If,
Unless I
if,
feel
I love
real
the
bad.
confidence.
if, just asking. If he does fail, I'm not saying you're going to. I have full faith in you. But if there is if that happens, then what?
Then...
I think that we
Have
would
your
be,
guns
as
ready.
they say, screwed, and we probably should leave.
if he fails, looking at this, I guess before I plan for this, Dave, could I essentially, with my jury rig ability, fry whatever circuit they're all on?
You mean the security lasers?
Yeah.
Not
Just
from
like-
here.
Okay. Even if I like pop open one of them and do some
I want to
fancy tech
say
stuff.
you would pretty much probably be able to do them one at a time,
Okay.
but you wouldn't be able to get all of them in one go.
Yeah, I'm thinking like blowing a fuse or something.
Yeah, no, it's
Okay.
probably on a different router or different generator because it's a security measure. So back up.
What if we just disabled one light bulb in the lobby and they all focus on trying to fix it?
How many Arasaka goons does it take to screw it?
They're all scratching their heads. Well, somebody's got to get a ladder.
I feel like elevators are our door problem that Critical Role has.
Yeah, I was about to say we could
Let's do,
this.
yeah. Who cares at this point? Let's try something.
All right, I'm
Yeah.
gonna try again from here.
While
feel
he's
tense.
hacking, I could, in theory, probably take a peek on the second. I do have high stealth, actually. It wouldn't be that super.
Is this
stupid of me
one
to
where
take
I
out.
have to? Do I have to use luck before I roll?
Yes.
Or can I take? Okay.
Oh,
All right. I'm gonna use 2 luck.
you're gonna do
Alrighty,
great.
here we go.
You're gonna do great, buddy.
Kip, if you're gonna go up and look, I'm gonna go with.
Yeah, just a peek. Just take a little peeky peek. Maybe
Okay.
they're all sleeping. Maybe they're all. It's 4 a.m.
They're having a snooze.
They're tuckered out.
They're plumb tuckered out.
Yeah, there's nothing to do. They're playing backgammon. Yeah, they're all geriatric old people. We don't know what kind of 10 people they are. They could be 10 small children.
Okay, we'll say you two go up to the lobby level is what you wanted to
No,
do.
you said second floor. We can get all the way up to the second floor, can't we?
You can through the staircase, yeah, if you
Yeah,
wanted.
we're gonna do that. That's what
I
I'm
want to
thinking.
say you two roll your stealth stuff. Jason, roll your usual thing.
Let's see,
You
this
can
is-
add luck,
this is
of course.
pretty good.
I got a 25.
25. Okay.
Yeah.
And then what did you two get?
I got a 14.
Oh,
14 team.
Am I one of these two?
Don't like what you.
No.
I don't like your reaction there, Dave.
It's fine.
Wait, how did he react?
I got a 9.
Oh no, that's not good though. Okay, so here's
I'm
what
glad
happens.
I did better than you.
So Kip and Lux.
Does it help to say I'm not right next to him? I'm there in case they find him and he needs guns.
We're in this
Yeah,
together,
so you're
Lux.
kind of trailing behind. Kip is doing a pretty good job at sneaking around. He can like look out and see if a guard's like looking in your direction. He manages to roll across where the lobby kind of sees the staircase, and then he manages to get up a little bit higher. Jason, you rolled a 20 over 25, 26 or something like that.
25.
25. Okay. So from the elevator shaft, you unfortunately cannot figure out a way to disable the lasers. However, it does show you you are able to kind of hack and see where the box is exactly to do something like that. It's actually pretty close to the manual staircase, which is nice. There is also one in the shaft itself. But as Kip is going up to the second floor, you're trying to bypass the first floor. Kip kind of goes up. He like does the same thing, looks out, see if anybody's looking, manages to get up. Lux, as you're kind of going up following him, you trip a little bit. But you manage to get to safety before a guard can see, but there is a guard currently coming towards you. So imagine you're on the staircase between the first and second floor. So nobody can really see you yet. It's kind of like a indoor staircase. Like it's not out in the open or anything like that. There's one guard that like kind of suspects something and is kind of starting to walk towards you. And Jason, you know that you can either look inside of the elevator shaft itself for a security panel to disable those things, or you can go to the security office on the lobby level that is kind of close to the staircase.
I guess first I'll probably try to find it in the actual elevator shaft.
Okay. So we'll cut back and forth between. So again, popping up, you said, oh hey, like you relayed that information. There should be like a port somewhere in the elevator shaft, Micah, because you were kind of looking up the shaft to kind of trying to figure out what to do with it. You do see like a couple panels. There's one that's very, very close to one of the lasers. So that panel might be what you're looking for.
Is it below all of the lasers?
It is below the lasers, yes, I want to say.
Okay. Is there anything nearby that someone could stand on?
You could probably stand on top of the elevator.
Then
Press
I'll
the
give
chest.
Jason a boost up out of the elevator.
Alrighty. So with that, it sounds like Micah, you said you wanted to boost Jason up. Okay. I want to say you just do it. It's not like you really have to struggle or anything now that there's no lasers right there.
Just
jab those are
throw
gone.
him.
So you get close to the panel, Jason, and we cut back to Lux and Kip. I want both of you to roll stealth again.
Lux, I need you to dissolve this guy from the knee up. I want his friends
Just
to
leave a
come
pair
around
of
and be like,
stumps.
whose shin is this? Someone left their entire shin right here.
18.
18. Okay.
I got a 22.
You got a 22. Okay.
Yeah.
So you managed to get kind of like behind the door that leads to this, Lux. and the guy kind of peeks out. Kip, you're high enough into the stairwell that this guy can't see you because you're just kind of like on the little access between floors kind of thing, and you hide onto the staircase. Like you lay down on the stairs leading to the second floor, and he's like looking around. Lux, is there anything you'd like to do? He has his back to you.
Yeah.
Dissolve him.
I would like to. So his back is to me, and I can have access to him.
You can have access
sounds
to
weird,
him. Currently,
but-
you're behind a door.
You have access to all his ports.
all of his ports. You can easily push the door a little bit and like grab him if you want.
Yeah, that's what I wanna
Or
do.
anything. I don't know if you just want.
My hope. I don't necessarily. I want to do a non-lethal takedown of this guy.
Okay.
Rip him in half. vertically, like a phone book.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn him into a door.
I want you
walk
to
through
roll melee plus body, and then your dice roll.
Okay, 21.
Alrighty, so you successfully, like he's looking around, and it's almost like if the camera were in the hallway and they see the doorway open, you just see this guy looking around, then just all of a sudden, whoop, they're just like taken deeper into the
all the way
hallway. How do you do it? What do you do to him?
I'm gonna strangle him and cover his mouth so that he can't yell out in pain.
Do you want to like knock him out, or do you?
Yeah,
wanna,
I don't know how that's done because
throw
I
him
don't do
down the
those things.
stairs?
But no. My goal is to like knock him out because I
Okay.
would like his outfit.
Okay, I want to say
Oh.
you like get him into a sleeper hold, stealth takedown, and you kind of gently kick the door that you were behind so that it shuts. And behind this door, you manage to successfully take this person down.
I'm gonna undress him and take his clothes, and then tuck him into the corner or somewhere.
We're
Is there a way
gonna-
to hide him? Is there a place to put him?
That's a kicker. Not necessarily in the stairwell.
Okay, well
Um,
I'll take his clothes and swing him over my shoulder and start heading back downstairs.
I mean, if you kick him down the stairs, only our guys will see him.
I know, but then there's like blood.
Yeah.
It's Christmas.
It's great.
With that, we cut back to Jason. Jason, I want you to roll your normal hacking thing, which is like interface and tech.
23.
23. Okay. So what you managed to do is you managed to turn off most of the lasers, but there are holes in the lasers enough now that you could probably sneak between them if you were to go vertically through them. It's almost like, imagine at one point there were 8 lasers going across, but now there's only 4. And with those 4, there's like easy holes that you would be able to get through.
Like that movie, Double Jeopardy, or what's the one with where she has to go through the lasers? Anyway.
Reverse Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
Resident Evil.
Star
No,
Trek.
not like that.
Star
Oh, God,
Trek,
I
the
hope-
part where they're falling down the one thing, but it's going up.
This is going upwards.
Alright, I'm gonna relay it to Micah and have him show or point and be like, well, there's room now.
Cool. I'll get up on top of the elevator as well. Is there room for anyone, like me and my big max tack
Yeah,
armor?
I
and
want to
everything?
say, with that, there's enough room that anybody could easily slip between the cross that is, like 1/4 of where lasers used to be. There's enough room that anybody can kind of slip through, no matter how big you are.
All right. I'm going to equip a different hand and use my grapple hand, and I want to just basically shoot up as high as I can get.
All right.
That's going to be a grand total 18.
18. Okay, so what you managed to do is you managed to get it up a few floors. I wanted to say it goes up 30 feet or so. I want to say you're technically
30 meters.
30 meters. I don't know distance so well, but like
90 feet.
Yeah,
okay,
30
that's that I get a little bit better. So essentially where you're standing is kind of between the garage and the lobby level, right? So I want to say you managed to get like a handhold on like the 8th floor. Which is pretty good distance up. So you have like this like really awesome rope, like it's a really strong rope leading to your fist. That's way up on the 8th floor. Just And you're
Awesome.
grabbing essentially like the door rim where the 8th floor door would be.
Cool. Then I'll make my way up there and tell Jason I'll
Or can I piggyback on him? Can I like?
Might not be able to piggyback, but if you held onto his feet, he might be able to drag you up.
I'll just send a hand back down for you when I'm up there.
That works.
I guess.
Fine. So with that, you make your essentially your like kind of I want to say it's automated. You're not actually like cranking your wrist to get. It's not steampunk. It's cyberpunk. You're breathtaking. So you get all the way up to the 8th floor, kind of like the rim of the 8th floor. There's enough standing room there, I want to say, that you can kind of stand a little bit. And you shoot it back down. So now there's a rope there for Zed and Jason to use if you would choose to do so.
Before I shoot it back down, I would actually like to open up the door a little bit and peek through, make sure there's room.
Sure. The 8th floor, when you open up the door, you notice that patrolling these grounds, first of all, you notice the floor layout is different than, well, I guess you never really saw the floors 1 through 5, but it's the ritzier high rises. What you notice is that there are 10 security guards on this floor. They're all kind of standing at different entrances. There is one with his back to you, standing at the elevator entrance. And he's just kind of there, like, standing with his back to you as you kind of, like, open the door a little bit and shut it, and nobody really notices or anything. But you do get a good look at the floor. It seems like it's a pretty heavily guarded floor.